Hey guys, how we doing? It's Paul Carpenter with mentallyhip.com, and we're doing Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Now, we are at chapter 10, and we are doing the Mastermind principle. Now, if you think about it, at no point in time when we've done this entire book up to this point has anybody talked about where you're gaining this specialized knowledge. Where are you getting your apprenticeship from, right? So one of the things that Napoleon Hill really talks about is getting that information from yourself, kind of. So he says that you have to create a mastermind. Think of 5 people that you want to have in your life. Let's imagine these people to be just anyone. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be family member. It can be people who've passed away. It could be anybody. These are the people that you want in your existence that are going to help define and build the dream that you want to create. And one of the ways to do this is to engulf yourself into anything and everything that you can that is that idea. So what happens is that you start to really understand the person, start to build an idea of them in your mind, so that when you go into your meditative state, when you go into your place of talking to yourself and giving yourself self-affirmations, when you're in your state of imagination and you are there building, you can start to have meetings with these people. You start to know how they would respond to questions that you would ask. And this starts to make them have their own personalities, and it just starts to become a world of its own. And the subconscious mind is so great at building it that it just starts to happen in front of you. And when that starts to happen, you start to know how much more the dream becomes a reality. And then it starts to do this interplay where you can't tell what is real and what isn't based on what you're creating. And that's the next step. But right now, getting into the mastermind, how do you do this if you want to do this in the real world sense, right? So there's many different ways, but one of the stories that really hits home for me is the story of the artist Prince. He wanted to record an album and he didn't have any money, so he went to a recording studio and he said to them, "I'm willing to do anything to work at the studio." So he started being the janitor, and he would work all day long cleaning, and then for 4 hours after the studio had closed, he would go in and record his own music. So this is the kind of idea. You do whatever you can, you give of service in whichever way, shape, or form you can to receive what it is that you're looking to create. For instance, the situation that we're here in today and how this all came to be. It wasn't just a matter of wanting it in my mind, but it was also wanting it in the real world. And so my conscious and subconscious mind work together to make a reality occur, one that we're both living in right now. Get it? So, how do we take that to the next level? How do we go to the next step? If you've followed along since day one, and if you haven't, you can just go back, listen to the playlist, and watch it from the beginning to the end. And hopefully you guys are enjoying this little process. If you are, give a thumbs, a like up, a share, a subscribe. I would really, truly appreciate it. Other than that, if you don't know who I am and you just got here out of nowhere, my name is Paul Carpenter. I come from the website mentallyhip.com. I'm a magician hypnotist, and I've traveled around the world. I've also been a singer, an actor, and a slew of other things. If you want to check it out, go to my website. It's mentallyhip.com. Now, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, this was Chapter 10, and we are on the episode, which was the Mastermind Principle. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you on the other side.